President Joe Biden getting sworn in just after 8 a.m.
To 3 bedrooms, and as we come in, we're looking through kind of a hallway into the dining room, and then in towards the living room area. And you can see that the house has some of the old radiators and the neat old windows like we had in Redondo Beach. Mom was interested in the fireplace. There are several in the house. I think you'll really enjoy seeing them. They all show. This room originally was the living room and dining room. The portion I'm looking at right now used to be the dining room before they opened things up, took the kitchen out of the center room that we're looking back at now, and turned it into the dining room. It's a good-sized dining room.
Yeah, and that's not ultimately what
Nice old chandelier. I should try to measure off some dimensions here quickly. Standing in the living room, looking back towards the front door, the living room was about 25 feet long. The dining room is about 15 by 13 or so. Under the stairs, there's a nice little storage area. We'll go through the dining room now into the country kitchen, where Ken and Julie are. We'll see. You guys can talk. Add some commentary or whatever. It helps me.
We just finished our conversation.
Yeah. As we look into the kitchen, you can see it is kind of the typical fun old country type kitchen. The little wood stove, the oven on the wall, the cooktop. This side is tile with your sink and the old kind of pine type cupboards.
You want to show me the pantry?
Sure. Julie will open into the pantry and laundry room area.
Get out of your way.
And there's lots of storage back in there. You're looking at the washer. All right. We'll walk through there and then look back at the kitchen. But it goes into the washer. There's room for the freezer in here. The dryer's up here. And the appliances and hot water heater are electric. These cupboards are very deep, probably at least 4 to 5 feet deep. So they go back under part of the house. And then we'll turn back around, look back at the kitchen. There's the same counter, kind of a marble counter over next to the refrigerator, and a door that goes out to the porch that surrounds the entire house.
Where the front door would be.
This is looking at the little kind of breakfast nook, and on each side are the little built-in cabinets, as you see there. So storage is very adequate, and it's just a cute kind of country kitchen that will need a little work, but it's in pretty good shape. Ken was adding some information as we're looking out into
There's an active fountain out there. It's kind of overgrown, but there's a spigot and water shoots up and runs over the rocks.
Oh,
It
great.
could be a wonderful French courtyard if you notice it's all like used brick. I don't know if you can get it on your camera or not.
Yeah, I can see it kind of through that.
See the way the fence is
Looks
designed?
really neat.
That's where
A lot of
the,
ferns and things out
right where
there.
that thing is where the access to the sewer
Oh,
is to
okay.
clean it out.
So the house is on sewer, which we discussed earlier. And we're kind of in this little kind of sunroom off the kitchen. I'll swing back around and see Julie again. Oh, you don't have to hide. But it comes in off the dining room. And so you have the sunroom area backed up to the kitchen. The kitchen, like our house in Las Vegas, has kind of a pass-through, see-through window above the sink into this little sunroom area. And we'll measure it off here and let you know how long it is. We'll shoot straight ahead as we measure off. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24, 27. So we're about 30 feet long. As we then go down little steps into like a little den type area or open area.
Do you want me to shut this door so he can see the door opening? Or is that important?
We might try that if you wouldn't
Just so
mind.
neat.
It's a brick wall going into the family room area. This used to be a neat old outdoors with the old outside door. It's kind of arched, and we'll hope this will show. But the brickwork on the wall is really intriguing. And then there are doors out here that go out to the yard. And Julie's also standing in front of a door that goes down to the basement
Which
area, which is great storage. There's the oil boiler, it's too dark. Oil boiler down there, hot water heater, and lots of storage. So we'll now try, oops, there's another storage cupboard there too. This will be a little jerky and a little quick, but you're getting to see something. We'll try shooting into the family room, which is you walk straight in. Julie's going to go down and turn on the light. There's a big fireplace. Lower ceilings over the area where I'm standing right now. Some built-in bookshelves and windows along this wall. And then as we swing back around to our right, there's a door that goes out to the carport area, or garage down there that's enclosed on 3 sides.
You want to step off this room? Because this is a big room.
Yeah, we might try to step this one off too and see. Looking back from the fireplace, or halfway through, back looking out that door, we just measured off the room, and it's about 27 feet long by 15 feet across.
Isn't this a guest?
I might try to go up there real quickly. We just checked to see if this was working, and it seems to be working pretty well. So we're now looking from the dining room through the little sunroom, and Julie went and opened up the door there up to the back maid's quarters, or extra little guest room or whatever, and we're going to try to go up there. This shows the narrow little watch where you step type stairs that go up to a long, narrow, could be bedroom up there. If you come back and go down the stairs, you go back into a wonderful shop area that goes outside, or there's also kind of a dressing area and bathroom down in through there that could be combined and made into a nice bathroom. So we'll go up these narrow little stairs. And the flooring in this room looks like it's all cedar. And this is Bill Lewis's catch-all room. As you can see, he's been sorting things, but it's a nice, long, narrow room. I would estimate probably 20 feet long from looking at it. There's Julie hanging out down by the window again. As Julie's closing that up, I'll mention we went up the stairs. To the right is a little closet and another window, and then there's a nice storage area right there to the right, too.
You talking about the bathroom?
Yeah, I talked about the bathroom a little bit and the workshop. In relation, that area is right to the right of the stairs that go down into the big family room. Go back to the stairs. You're going to go upstairs and look at the bedrooms. To the left of the front door as you come in is a 3/4 bath with some nice storage built in. And you can see that there is a shower and sink and toilet in here. The window opens out onto the wonderful wraparound porch that goes around a good half of the house, or the old original part of the house. So now we'll go up the stairs that go up to the 3 bedrooms. As you come up the stairs, sort of in front of you, but to the right a little bit, is what had been the master bedroom. And as you can see, it's nice and white with a couple of the big old windows like we had in Redondo Beach. And it's a long, narrow room. They've added some closets that kind of protrude or stick out into the room but are built in. And again, this room is a nice long room. We'll measure it off for you. We're down at the far end, looking back, which would be north out towards 24th. And the room's about 25 feet long. Coming out of this bedroom, we go into another small bedroom here that looks out on the ranch road. You can see it's good size for a double bed or a day bed with a small built-in closet. We'll look out the window and see the entrance to the ranch out there. Swing back around, come out of this room. Right on our right is a linen closet between these 2 bedrooms. And we'll see Ken standing in front of the bathroom there. Nice pink bathroom. Thank you, Ken. It's all been, the walls are all covered with laminate. They're all preserved and taken care of, and it's got the big old tub and then a sink and the toilet. And then finally, Ken's room that he so graciously picked up for us this morning on his day off. He's shaking his head. And it has probably the largest closet for the bedrooms. And this is a good size bedroom. I'll do a quick swing up to the ceiling here. Right above me is the entrance into the attic where there is a very, very high-pitched roof. So should you want to raise the ceilings,
I don't know if it's see- I don't know.
I don't know that it will really show much.
Light up there, actually.
Oh, there's a window.
But usually they put a window in the old. So we'll try to do a shot up here and see kind of what shows, but you can see there's a high pitch up in there. So should you want to add a skylight
You can walk
or
around.
do whatever.
Put another room up there if you want.
Yeah, or lots
just
of other
lift these
storage.
ceilings and just make real high ceilings on it.
And so this is basically going to end your tape inside. I'll do a quick shot outside the house, but you can see up over the stairway too here, there are very high ceilings, and if you open some of that up to the attic, it could be really spectacular and light. So we'll now go outside and I'll do a quick filming out there. We're now standing outside in front of the front door, and you can see that a little bit to the right of the front door, there's some deck. And then it goes over and we'll wrap around and we'll go up and walk around that area. Standing here right now, you can see there's lots of vegetation and trees, but with a little trimming back would be very nice, and keeping some of that hedging would be nice back from the traffic, which you can hear a little bit down there on 24th. So we're now at the area looking down the other section of the porch here, which goes into the kitchen.
It's got a
This first little window here is the little bath to the left of the front door. And then we go past the dining room that also looks out on this porch. You can kind of see in through to the living room, the kitchen door, and we're going to take a couple steps down. This looks out to a portion of the driveway that comes in and circles the house back to the back garage. Shoot a little bit of the front yard here. This is the kitchen area looking out. Big doors here, kind of the breezeway before the family room. And then where some of the plants are overgrown down here is the family room section. I'll walk back around the house the other way to show you back to the garage.
There's a couple of
Maybe go down this way. I'm now down by the family room. Beautiful old camellia here. And some other bushes looking out towards our house and the open field. This is kind of the corner of the house, which is the garage and carport area, and the rest of the drive around driveway here. So we'll come back around the house, a little jerky as I'm trying to watch the ground and walking. All this dense vegetation kind of shields the house from 24th, but a lot of this could be cleared out and a wonderful garden made back here. Plenty of room for parking a boat or an RV. When we look at the back side of the house, the garage area here, which is probably a single plus garage at best. The back of the little workshop that has the window area covered but could be opened back up. And some of this area could all be combined, but we can try to talk about some of that on the phone. The house was rewired years ago before the Lewises bought it. They bought it in 1950. It is still on fuses. It is on sewer. This is the driveway that comes around the back of the house. The light just changed so you can hear the traffic. I'm passing by a wonderful big old holly bush. And here's the old fence with the breezeway area off the kitchen, which if the kitchen were somewhat enlarged, that would make a wonderful sitting area. And so this is kind of the fountain family room area back in here. As the trucks go by, you hear them like you do in our backyard. But there is a lot of nice planting along here that can be cleaned out in some of the old trees. There's even a little tree house here for the kids if they wanted to come and play. So now we'll walk back around to meet Julie and Ken in the front yard. First, I think I'll try the fence, and you'll see it's very, very solid. There's some vines up here as we look up to the upstairs portion in the bedrooms. The roof looks as though it's in pretty good shape. Don't know that it would need anything right now. Ken says that it doesn't leak. This is probably the area that needs painting the most because it's getting the westerly type view. Most of it looks as though it can be cleaned up and doesn't need complete painting right now. Brings us back around to the front porch and Bill's old car. So with this, hope you enjoyed it. May take a picture walking back from our house. I was wrong. I thought you might like to see the apple tree totally loaded down with apples and a shot down from the mailbox looking back at the house where Ken and Julie are still talking briefly in the entrance to the ranch. Nice flagpole here. The sun's been kind of peeking in and out today. So see, this too could be your mailbox right next to ours.